That is pretty sweet. It's about one of the healthiest things that you could possibly put in your body. Today I'm going to share with you one of the best smoothies you can have for your breakfast every single morning. I have this pretty much every single day. It's packed with goodness, nutrients, antioxidants, lots of calcium, lots of iron, lots of fiber, all of those good things that your body needs. I also have this in the mornings before I go for a workout, so it gives you a really good boost of energy, and I normally find that this makes do, and I don't really need to eat anything else until lunchtime as well. We start off with a banana. The riper it is, the sweeter it's going to be. The next thing we're going to stick in there is beetroot. Beetroot is really, really good. It's really high in iron, vitamin C as well, and it's a really good source of fiber. So this is fantastic. So we get half a beetroot, whack it in there like that. Next thing we're going to stick in there is an apple. So again, another really good source of antioxidants, really good source of minerals, and it will also sweeten up the smoothie as well. Can recommend these really, really highly. They're really good. Yes, you could cut it up with a knife, but using this is a lot easier. Whoop. Job done. Course the apple. You've got these lovely segments you can just stick in there. Let's go some veg. Spinach. Out of all the leafy greens, this is the highest source of calcium that you can get. So it's really, really good for fiber as well. Really good source of iron. I tend to just get a big handful, stick it in there like that. Again, spinach is actually quite sweet. So you'll probably find that this isn't as bitter as you perhaps expecting it to be if you've never had one of these good smoothies before. Normally the more the better. Sometimes I get a little bit more, just stick it in. And here we go, another leafy green, curly kale. So it's another superfood. It's really, really high in calcium again, which is really, really important if you're not having dairy. It's high in fiber as well. This can taste a little bit bitter, and I tend to balance this out with spinach. I at least have the same quantity of kale as spinach. Occasionally I'll have a little bit more spinach just to try and offset some of the bitterness from the kale. But if you put quite a bit of this in it, you can definitely taste that in the end result. So just letting you know. Right, now we're going to start adding a few berries, a few seeds, and other things which are going to really add a little bit of nutritional boost to this smoothie. Goji berries, anti-inflammatory, really high in antioxidants as well. I tend to go for about a teaspoon of these. I tend to just do it by eye, goes in. I also found that when I started to include these in the smoothie, it increased the sweetness as well. So all really, really good. Pumpkin seeds, another really good source of protein. They're high in fiber. They're also very, very high in iron. So if you're on a plant-based diet, then iron deficiencies can be a concern for you. Good idea is to put pumpkin seeds in everything you've got. So a tip that I heard from Finding Ultra by Rich Roll was to actually keep a bag of these in your car so you can just have a little nibble every now and again, and you're making sure you're getting a constant supply of iron. Anyway, another tablespoon approximately goes in now. Also sprinkle these on salads, it's really good. Now we've got chia seeds. These are awesome for a few reasons. They're high in omega-3 fatty acids. They're also good because they're full of antioxidants. And another thing that many people don't talk about is that when you put chia seeds in water, they actually swell. They develop this kind of slimy film that goes around the seeds. Now, when that's in your gut, that's actually going to fill you up. So you're going to feel fuller for longer. So another really good thing to have. So again, about a tablespoon of chia seeds goes in there. Sprinkle this on porridge as well. Salads, it's good for as well. Just be aware that as soon as you put liquid in here, these are going to start to swell and they might stick to the blender. I've had lots of messy problems. So again, another tip from somebody who's been there before. So that, other than oat milk, is the base. So have that every single day. Now occasionally I'll add a few more things to it. So you can add blueberries to it, for example. Passion fruit I've added to it, which is a really nice touch. You can also add things like hemp seeds. Hemp seeds are really good. Again, they're high in antioxidants. They're a good source of omega-3 and 6 fatty acids. I'm going to stick them in here. because I'm quite liking them at the moment. So if you want some additional protein, if you want to increase the calorie density of this, you want to gain muscle, then putting peanut butter is a really good thing to do. I don't typically put it in, so I'm not going to put it in today. The other thing you can do as well, and I was really tempted to do this when I first started making these, is to put honey in there or some other natural sugar. Honey tends to be the main staple. You could put maple syrup in there, I guess, but I don't tend to put this in here because this is actually really, really sweet. Again, try this. If it's a little bit too bitter for you, then by all means, put some honey in there. Honey is great, it's awesome, it tastes fantastic. So knock yourself out. Finally then, oat milk. So oats, again, they're another proven source of antioxidants. They're really, really good for you. This one is also fortified with calcium, vitamin B2, D2, B12, and iodine. So really, really good. I tend to put in at least 1 cup. Now, you might find that this is then quite thick. So in which case, you can just add a little bit more. I'm gonna put a bit more in now because it tends to be a little bit thick. A good alternative to this as well, you could use almond milk, or you could use coconut milk. Coconut water. Coconut water is very, very good. It's really, really high in electrolytes. So again, particularly if you're going for a workout after this, having those electrolytes in there to help you with your endurance is a really good thing to do. So give that one a go as well. Now, lid on, or you give it a blitz. A few quick pulses. Okay, so after you've blended it for about a minute, give it a little shake, look at the consistency. I think this needs a little bit more. So I'm gonna pop in a tiny little bit more oat milk. Okay, I think we're good to go. So this does just over a pint. It's a pint glass. Just pour it in there, like that. There you go. That is pretty sweet. It's about one of the healthiest things that you could possibly put in your body in the morning to give you a really good kickstart, give you all of those nutrients, give you all of those antioxidants that your body needs to be healthy and strong. So give it a go. Hope you enjoy it. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to hear your suggestions for maybe smoothies I could try in the future. Until the next one, cheers.